Magical, nigga. If you owe me, pay me in gold. Not interested in your checks. Better yet, you better invest and pay me in hex. Vest and pay me in hex. Vest and pay me.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Crypto Wonder from the Crypto Wonder podcast. Here with another episode. Let's get right into it. I hope you're doing well. Now, I want to preface this by saying when I create content, I try to really put some thought into the material that I speak about. And with the reason why I talk about crypto is just because there's no other asset class known to man that exists that can help us uproot ourselves from economic hardship. And those of us who believe in freedom, we know that there comes a price attached to freedom. Freedom costs. You understand? And the myriad of emotions and opportunities and the navigation that we have to go through to attain this freedom is very difficult and it's arduous. But we have crypto to help us achieve our goals. And truth be told, my goal is to help the generation after me, starting with my family, to achieve that level of freedom earlier than I did in my life. You understand? Giving them an opportunity to fulfill their dreams with no holds barred, no obstacles, no blockages, or very manageable challenges, as opposed to what I had to face in my younger years. You understand? We who are involved with crypto, especially with Hex, Pulsechain, and Pulsex, don't get me wrong when I say this. It's the life-changing aspect that comes with that is absolutely real. It's absolutely real, but we have to work hard. We have to work hard at it to attain the life-changing aspects of what we're looking for. You understand? Patience is a virtue. Patience is paramount. Having a balance, having a plan, and executing on the plan is so important, and it's needed for our success. You understand? Again, successful investors of old have always said the transference of wealth occurs from the impatient to the patient, and that takes work, that takes discipline, that takes commitment, that takes a certain clarity of mind and heart and a balance. Okay? You can't expect to have everything for nothing, right? You have to work at it. You have to work at it. And so when I think about what's going to happen with Pulsechain and Pulsex, the waiting sucks. Waiting for the Pulsechain mainnet launch sucks. Absolutely. But again, in the spirit of no expectation of profit for the work of others, we have to understand the rules of the game, the rules of engagement. We have to understand, okay, if there are no expectations, then what do we do now? Right? What do? We work on ourselves. That's what we do. Instead of expecting something externally to occur, we work on ourselves. We improve ourselves. We live better. We treat ourselves better. We take care of ourselves. There's certain lessons that are waiting for us to experience that have an immense amount of teaching moments, right, to make life a little better. Because yes, we're looking to make money, but we also have to know everything is not about chasing money. All of this is not about chasing money. What it's really about is allowing the money to chase us, right? Through understanding, acquiring the knowledge necessary to put in practice, to apply, to gain the wisdom and win flawlessly. Okay? Sacrifices have to be respected. They absolutely do. Because they're meaningful. What we do every day, those of us who have responsibilities, those of us who have obligations to meet, okay, we sacrifice ourselves for the betterment of others in some cases, believe it or not. And that comes with a price. If we're not careful, we can get lost in sacrificing ourselves. We could get lost in thinking about others before we think about ourselves, right? And we have to deal with the consequences there too. But with this Pulsechain and Pulsex, it's different. Like it's just different. You know, personally, I've never gone through something like this before, in this fashion. And I've said this before in my previous live stream. Like I've never. This is new. This sacrifice period. This level of delaying gratification, consciously delaying your gratification. You know, I've done it in different ways, but when you're really intently conscious about it and you're exercising the better part of you and not allowing seeds of doubt to fester and grow and sort of like taunt you, it just strengthens you. You become a little bit more open-minded and receptive to things that you didn't know were right in front of you. Strengths, courage, bravery. Because I've said this in my live stream too, a lot of people never really understand what we're going through. Those of us in the sacrifice set, the sacrificers, you know, even stakers, right? Hex stakers. People who are not staking can't really grasp what's going on, right? It's hard to help people understand if they're not involved, right? They don't know the story. They don't know the story yet. They will at some point in the future, but right now we're grinding in a special way. We're grinding in unison as well as individually in our own ways, looking forward to a greater and brighter future amidst so much uncertainty and confusion, right? It's like the battle of the positive and negative all at once, but keeping a balance of both halves, right? Because Pulsechain and Pulsex, based on what has been done historically with the previous blockchains like Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., the gains will be massive. The gains will be massive, so much so that it'll just be frightening, right? Imagine, I mean, life-changing. Sometimes we look to have things come to us in a way where we ask for things, and when it comes, we don't know what to do with it. And that's how it's going to be for many of us. And I'm not saying that to be to bring discouragement. I'm not doing that for that. I'm not saying that for that. What I'm saying is have a plan. Have a plan. Because we don't want to end up being lottery winners who lose everything in a matter of months. Right? Because that may very well happen to people if they are not really ready for what's about to happen. Seriously. Right now, we're in a bear market. Right now, things are different. Prices are so much lower than they were a year ago. For many people, they don't understand that this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity of waiting, because this is a beautiful calm before the perfect storm. And that perfect storm will be the next bull market. Seriously, the next bull market where everything you throw at the wall will make money. So when you have legitimate operations or functions such as Pulsechain, blockchain, decentralized DEX such as Pulsex, when those things come out, get ready. Get ready. Hold on to your seats. Hold on to your shirt, your hats, whatever articles of clothing you wear, because we about to get blown away. We about to get blown away. And that's if you remain steadfast and committed to that, because this is what's happened in the past. And this go around, you don't want to lose out. You don't want to repeat the same thing and lose out. And for the next subsequent bear market to say, oh, I should have, could have, would have. No. Take advantage of now. Take advantage of the present. Take care of yourself, of your mind, your body, your well-being, your spirit, right? Because it's coming. It's coming, and we are all going to make it. Those of us who are in it and we understand how this is, and we understand how the market works, and we keep things simple and not complex. Oh man, words can't capture what's about to happen sooner, much sooner than later. I firmly believe that. And with that, I'm gonna catch you all on the next one. Take care.